Eating organic is just too expensive, right? Wrong. If you stick around for just a couple minutes, I'll show you 5 hot tips on how to eat organic on a budget and why you should eat organic food to begin with. I'm Ron Lyons, Mr. Clean Energy, author and energy expert, making sustainable living hip, affordable, and fun. For the latest tips, strategies, and reviews on reducing your energy costs, eco-friendly products to help you save money while going green, and organic, chemical-free solutions for better health, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified with new videos weekly. Okay, so I know that organic food has some limitations with pricing, and no doubt it is more expensive, but for good reason. As you know, organic food is void of harmful chemicals such as pesticides, hormones, and other synthetic compounds. By ingesting food with all of these harmful chemicals over the course of your lifetime, your body develops unwanted disease that, had you been consuming organic foods, you most likely would not have developed. Now, this has been proven over time, and we know this to be fact, not theory. Now, I won't get into too much more detail here, but I do want to direct you to a trusted resource about organic foods, and that is Dr. Josh Axe. I've put a link to his video below, Should You Go Organic? That will shed some light on this subject if you are still doing some research. I'm not paid by Dr. Axe, nor am I an affiliate in any way. I simply know that he is a highly respected source for this topic, and you can learn all you need to know from watching and reading his information. So check out his video link in the description below. I'll also be doing my own video soon on this topic, so be sure you're subscribed to be notified. This video is really for those of you who have already done your research on organic food like I have, and you want to create a better lifestyle for you and your family, but you're stuck because you feel you just can't afford it. So here are 5 tips that will help you eat organic food on a budget. Number 1 is perimeter shopping. Now, this is actually a good tip even if you aren't eating organic. When you go to the grocery store, you want to focus on what I call perimeter shopping, and that's basically just going around the edges of the store where you find produce, meats, dairy, and other fresh foods. Now, not the bakery. Stay away from the bakery unless you have to pick up something special for an occasion and you aren't able to bake yourself. Now, the only exception to this rule is that you can find some things in the frozen aisles like IQF veggies and fruits, as well as some organic meats and other gluten-free items. But generally, you want to get as much of your food as possible fresh, not boxed or canned. Not only is it generally cheaper fresh, but it is better for you because it hasn't been processed, which is a key for getting what's called phytonutrients that are an integral part of your health. Now, like I said earlier, there are some exceptions, and that is IQF veggies and fruits, which means individually quick frozen, which is a process they do with fresh produce to preserve its nutrients and keep it from clumping. Now, these are the best alternative to buying boxed and canned foods because they are still almost as good as fresh, and they won't spoil as quickly being in your freezer. Now, one tip to watch out for: if you see fresh produce wrapped in plastic, stay away. This increases the price and you're wasting plastic, which is a massive problem globally. Instead of getting mushrooms, for example, wrapped up in plastic, get the bulk ones and put them in your reusable nylon sacks. Now, lastly, for more fresh food ideas, you can go to your local farmer's market or even join a co-op. I'll do some videos on those later as well, but they are a great resource for fresh produce and very reasonable prices. To maximize your trip to the farmer's market, a little trick I like to do is go towards the end of the day before they close up, because then you can bargain with them and get some really cheap produce. They would rather make some money than lose it all. All right, number 2, utilize discount stores if at all possible. Stores like Costco are carrying more and more organic food, and you can really find some great deals there. You may have to buy some things in bulk, but if you have a larger family, this is the way to go. Grocery Outlet is another one to look for, at least here in California, but buying in bulk and utilizing discount stores will save you money in the long run, even if you have a membership fee like Costco, which I'll talk about in just a minute. All right, number 3, buy seasonal produce. You want to focus on buying seasonal fruits and veggies, which are going to be much cheaper than the others that are out of season. Now, I know grocery stores make it look like all foods are in season all year round, but that's far from the truth. You can easily see what produce is in season by going to seasonalfoodguide.org, which I'll put a link to in the description below. This will save you a ton of money and also give you some variety to try out from time to time. When you are looking for seasonal produce, keep in mind that there are some items which you absolutely don't want to buy unless they are organic, and others that are okay if you're on a budget and just can't buy 100% organic. There's a list that has been around for some time now called the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. Now, those lists are in the description below, but basically if the produce has a thick shell around it like avocados or bananas, these are safer to buy if they aren't organic. So you can have the money to spend on organic produce like leafy vegetables and berries. Additionally, with local co-ops, you can get some really great deals depending on the season, so it's well worth it to check if you have those available in your area. You can easily find out if you have co-ops in your area by going to localharvest.org, which I'll include a link to below as well. So do you already eat organic foods? If you do, what are your favorite ways to save money with organic groceries? Comment below and share your tips. All right, number 4, buy generic brands. If you need to buy packaged items like maybe mayonnaise or flour, then look for the generic organic brands. They're usually cheaper and they're oftentimes made by the same companies who make the name brands. Also look for the discount section. Most grocery stores will have a section that is discounted because the items either have been damaged packaging but still great product, or the items are just not selling for whatever reason, or the shelf life is approaching, so they want to purge. Hey, their loss is your gain, right? All right, last but not least, number 5, join the rewards program. Join any of the rewards programs that your local stores have, or even the discount stores like Costco. So I have the $120 membership at Costco, but I get back at least $300 at each renewal, which not only covers the membership, but some product as well. One reward card may not amount to much, but if you do that everywhere, it adds up to significant savings overall. My local Safeway, for example, has lots of great organic products, and I not only get great savings, but I get free gas rewards. My last fill up was 60 cents per gallon cheaper. If you're into coupons, then you can certainly find lots of deals for organic food there as well. Even Amazon has some ways to save money. If you're a Prime member, you get free shipping, which more than pays for the membership. And then there are subscription programs that can save you a ton of money as well. If you aren't an Amazon Prime member, I highly recommend it because you will save a ton of money. I've put a link below where you can check it out. Recently, with their purchase of Whole Foods Market, you can actually get a discount with your Prime membership by just giving your phone number, and I've heard that prices are getting better as well. Now, I can't verify this yet personally, but maybe in a video coming up, I'll do some digging on this matter because I love Whole Foods Market, but sometimes it does deserve its name, Whole Paycheck. So we'll have to see about that. I did use my Amazon Prime to get the 10% discount, but I haven't checked the overall pricing yet. So there you have it, why it's important to eat organic food and the 5 tips on how to eat organic on a budget. If you're tight on funds, using these tips will allow you to buy organic foods and not break the bank. Yes, you'll probably spend a tiny bit more on food overall, but you can minimize that by being smart and following my tips. Also, by eating healthier, you could be minimizing your health problems later in life, which will not only save you a ton of money on prescriptions and doctor's visits, but your quality of life will be far better. Is it worth it to spend just a little bit more on organic foods for your long-term health? Personally, I think so, and so do the experts. Now, I hope that you found this video helpful and you can start transitioning to more organic and non-GMO foods. Remember, start small, maybe starting with 40 or 50% of your foods and work your way up. You don't have to make the switch all at once. I know that'll be far too overwhelming. Also, to join a community of people just like you, I have a Facebook page where you get more answers and resources for living a cleaner, smarter, healthier life. Just click on the link below to join. And if you like this video, please let me know by liking it below, subscribe, and share it with your friends who want to learn how to live a cleaner, smarter, healthier life. Also, comment below if you found this video helpful to you or you want to share some additional insight. I always love a good story, so tell me yours. This is Ron Lyons, Mr. Clean Energy, your host for Do Life Healthier, wishing you a cleaner, smarter, healthier life.